It's that time again. It is September, which means it's the beginning of the month, which means it's time for another update of all the video game pickups that I have done for the month of August. Now, I know I said last month's video that I probably wouldn't be doing another one of these till October because I didn't think I was going to pick up much. Well, I lied. I picked up some stuff, not as much as the last two videos of this series that we've been doing, but I still have a lot of gaming pickups to go over. So, yeah, let's just go right into it. Let's show off all the gaming pickups that I've gotten for the month of August. Okay, so this is one that I was in a position that I was kind of forced to buy 4 games because GameStop, beginning of the month of August, they had a 4 for $20 special. There was one game that I wanted that was $10, so I was like, you know what, I'm already spending $10. Let's just find 3 more games to throw in there to, you know, even it off for the special promotion they got. Now, one game that I was looking at getting, because at some point, this is like 50 years from now, like, I want to have a PlayStation 4 collection of all the published Sony games. So, I'm already wanting to get a little bit of a head start. If I see games that are cheap, that are published by Sony, I want to go ahead and pick it up. So, I went ahead and got the Everybody's Golf game. I think there's a second version of this game out there where you can use the PlayStation VR for it. But I thought this would be a nice price, $10. I know most of the PlayStation Sony games are already $10, but I figured since the promotion was happening, it was a good time to get it. I also got Life is Strange Before the Storm. This is actually one I kind of regret buying because I'm gonna play this on the Switch. This was kind of a useless buy, but I know the Switch version of Before the Storm, whenever Life is Strange comes out, I think it comes out this month for the Switch, doesn't have this on the cartridge, so not completely useless. That was part of that special. We Happy Few. This is a game that I've heard so much about. I remember seeing the trailers of this game when I believe it was the Xbox E3 conference. Xbox was heavily promoting this game, and it had such an incredibly unique idea. I don't think people like the game. I don't remember though, to be honest. It's been out for what, 5 years now? So I definitely want to give that one a try after seeing all the trailers that I've seen back in the E3 days when E3 was a thing. Now this one is actually kind of cool. This is The Witcher 3 for the Xbox One. Now, this is the special edition. So it comes with the soundtrack, or the launch edition. I don't know what this is called, but this is a special edition that comes with literally everything plus the CD. There's a CD in here. So I was like, for $10 to get a complete special edition, I felt like that was a steal. Get the game plus the CD plus all the DLC. I think it was a steal. I think I got GameStop on that one. Those were the 4 games I picked. So 4 for $20, not bad, honestly. And plus I had my coupon, so only spent $15 plus tax there. Now, we're getting into the juicy stuff, the Nintendo Switch stuff, because you know I'm Mr. Nintendo Switch over here. Starting off, we got the brand new Pac-Man World game. I have not had the chance to play this, but I am eagerly waiting to play this game. Obviously, right now I'm trying to beat Xenoblade 3. That way I can do a Xenoblade 3 review. That's gonna be coming out at some point this month, the Xenoblade 3 review. Haven't beaten it yet. Goal is to beat it before Splatoon or a little after Splatoon comes out. And after that, I want to play a little bit of this. This is an amazing release. $30 for the first Pac-Man World game, and it's on all platforms for $30. I think that's just such a steal. It just came out last week. Now this is one that I am going to be putting, well, I guess I'll let you guys know. I do a lot of top 10 third-party Switch games. So when this came out, I was definitely intrigued to see how it runs on the Switch. That is the Life is Strange True Colors. Now, I've been told by a lot of people in the Switch scene, they're telling me that this is probably the best Nintendo Switch port out there. I have not had the chance to play it, obviously because of Xenoblade 3, but when we get into the top 10 third-party Switch games, number 4 list that will come out at some point this year, I expect that this will probably be on the list just because of what everybody's telling me. I will dig into that eventually though. Got some limited run games, actually just one. Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now I figured I have to own this because of all the Star Wars fans I have around me. They're like, Max, if you've not played this Star Wars game, you need to play it. So obviously they re-released it for today's consoles, and then Limited Run was like, we're making a physical copy. So I went ahead and got the physical copy of this game. I need to pre-order the new one that's coming out, the sequel to that game, because Limited Run, they just keep throwing stuff at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many games. We recently did a YouTube short on this one. 13 Sentinels for the Nintendo Switch. Got a steal on this. This game recently just came out on the Switch. Came out, I believe, in June of this year. So I was waiting for this game to get a price drop. Stop had it. I think it was an accident because I still see this going for $60 at other stores, but GameStop was selling this for $40. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need that, I need that, I need that for the collection. It's an Atlus game. Great to see Atlus finally supporting the Nintendo Switch. Can't wait for next month when, you know, Persona 5 comes out on the Nintendo Switch. That is going to be absolutely awesome. Now this is a game that I own digitally, and I had to buy physically recently because I was doing a video on the most affordable Nintendo Switch games, and I didn't have this game physically. Every game that I showed off in that video I had physically except this game, so I was like, okay, let's run to Walmart real fast, let's grab this game, that way I can own every physical copy of this. Sonic Mania. It's not the Plus edition, but I got this for 20 bucks. It's Sonic Mania. It's worth every penny. Sonic Mania is such a good game, and will probably be the only good Sonic game that we get on the Switch, fortunately. Okay, this is probably the weirdest game I've probably bought ever. Next year when I go to all these gaming conventions again, I want to get every YouTuber possibly to sign this thing. I think it could end up being one of the funniest things of all time if I can get so many YouTubers to sign this. That is my Stop Smoking coach for the Nintendo DS. Why this game is a thing for the Nintendo DS of all systems, I don't know. But I think it'd be funny to get YouTubers to sign this because it's like just the most obscure idea for a video game. Like surely, like literally, I can guarantee that this game has literally never stopped somebody from smoking. Like I'm willing to put, I don't know if I want to put my YouTube channel on the line for that, but like I'm willing to bet that nobody actually played this game and was like, you know what, it's time to stop smoking. There is absolutely no way. It's just like the most obscure thing to be out there. Like it's so random. That's why I want to get everybody, every YouTuber that I see next year at Too Many Games and Southeast Game Exchange, it's time. You're signing this. All my YouTube friends out there watching, you are signing this game next year. Stay ready. Stay humble. It's happening. Alright, let's take a break from some Switch games. Let's go retro. Now, obviously, I did a video on Video Games Monthly last month, and we ended up with a really good game, surprisingly, in our box. I didn't bring all the games out here that I got from that box. I just wanted to take this one to kind of flex because it's still shocking to me that this is what we got out of the Video Games Monthly box. And especially with this game looking to sometimes increase in value, especially with all the rumors going around. But we got GoldenEye 007 for the N64. This was in my Video Games Monthly box, which is a randomized video game monthly box that you get every month, filled with so many games. This was crazy. I am still so surprised that we ended up with this. That's like a $30 game, and typically you're getting like $10, $15 games in Video Games Monthly boxes. Now, the reason why I talk about this game is probably about to see a price increase. Not like a major price increase, but I think this game's gonna go up there to $50 to $60 soon if all the rumors are correct about what's happening with this game in particular. So obviously there's been a rumor going around with strong evidence that we're getting GoldenEye put on the Nintendo Switch and Xbox Series X coming out this year, a remastered version. The reason why people are speculating this is there was this whole thing going about with the Xbox showing achievements for GoldenEye, which everybody was like, wait a second, what does that mean? Hold up, GoldenEye's not on the Xbox. So people are starting to think that this is coming out on Switch and Xbox this year because Nintendo, I believe, owns the rights to this game. They don't own the character, but they're the only ones that can give the okay to making a GoldenEye remake or remaster, that type of stuff. From my understanding, I might be wrong about that. So whenever that comes out, typically these remastered versions make the original copies of the game go up in value. Not by too much. So I don't think this game's gonna go up too crazy, but I do think it's gonna start being a $50 to $60 game with potentially the value dropping at some point. Went to my local retro video game store and picked up Donkey Kong Land because I'm trying to build a good Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, those type of games for my Game Boy Advance SP. Fortunately, I've not been able to find many of those games out there, at least interesting games that I want to play / own for my Game Boy SP, so I don't have many games for the Game Boy right now, but hopefully next month when we do this, I'll have some more Game Boy SP games, if I have enough games to do next month. Now, I mean, I've already done a video for this, so you guys already probably knew this, but got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. We did an unboxing video for this game, and we did a vlog picking it up, all that good stuff. Go check it out if you haven't. That video performed like crazy. I couldn't believe how many views that one got, but yeah, we picked up that game. It's been super fun playing that. Hopefully get some friends to play that game with. Okay, this is probably the holy grail of everything that I picked up because, you know, it's just, I can't believe I own this finally on the collection of my Nintendo Switch. So, obviously a year ago I went to McKay's, did a whole video on it, and we saw a Nintendo Switch game that I was looking for a very long time. That game being Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna. Now, we were gonna buy it, got it for a good price there at McKay's, but McKay's said that the person that traded in that game traded in the wrong game with it, which was Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition in that Xenoblade Torna case. So, I ended up with the case only. The case is somewhere in this stack of Switch games that I have, but I didn't get Xenoblade Torna. I have been so upset about that since that very moment because I thought I finally had a complete Xenoblade collection, and now I don't. I don't have a Xenoblade complete collection. However, there was somehow a restock for Xenoblade Torna. I have it now, sealed. Don't know how I ended up getting this. Somehow, some gaming retro store did a restock for that game. So I got a sealed copy. I paid $50 for it. Legit, I don't know how this retro gaming store was able to do a restock of this game. But I am so thankful because now I have this in my collection, and I can finally say that your boy has a complete Xenoblade collection. Yeah, I'm very happy to have this in my collection. Absolutely, just so excited. That has gotta be the best thing in my collection now. Alright guys, that is it of everything that I picked up for this month's video game pickups video. I do want to know, what's your favorite thing that I picked up? What should have I not picked up? All that good stuff in the comments down below. I don't know if in October we'll have one of these videos again. I'm expecting November is going to be the next time you see one of these videos, because September I'm picking up some games, but I don't think I'm picking up much because not a lot is coming out. So definitely stay tuned. I mean, I didn't think I was going to do one of these for September, but look at everything that I ended up buying. So who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens, but definitely stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. So I've been talking for way too much. Make sure to backslash that subscribe button, like the video, check out my Twitch, check out my Twitter, check out my Instagram, check out the podcast that I'm a part of, and check out everything else that's in that description below. And I will see you guys in the next video, or if you're the only one, if you guys only like these videos, I'll probably see you in November. Or you could just watch my other videos and you don't have to wait till November to see this awesome face again. See you guys in the next video. Peace.